better known as Lambeau Field, Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, a couple of rivals doing battle in the NFC North. It's the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. And we're underway at legendary Lambeau Field. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. So the Lions come out, and they are led again by Jared Goff. Already year 10 in the league, and half of those 10 with the Lions. Remember, took the Rams to a Super Bowl as well. What a year last year, Greg. Second in passing yards in the NFL.
You see Jared Goff now taking the field, and he's coming off one of the best seasons of his career, and he's certainly quieted a lot of skeptics around the league, Mike, and leading this Lions team to the NFC Championship just a season ago. He has his eyes set on taking that next step, and a strong performance here certainly help him achieve that goal.
Throwing on second down, Goff. That is incomplete.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
From the gun on third down, it's gone. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And now it's fourth down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
Fair catch, signaled for.
So the Packers come out, and they are led by Jordan Love, who followed Aaron Rodgers after playing apprentice for a couple of seasons. And now for Love, it is his third season as the Green Bay starter.
He spent a lot of time, Mike, over these last couple days speaking to the media, and the thing that jumped out to me was just how confident he was in his team's preparation ahead of today's game. Now, only time will tell or not whether it makes a difference, but if his confidence is any indication of how they're going to perform, this could be a tough.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 8. Love quickly out to Watson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
Doing there, they made sure he would not get free.
Roughing the kicker, defense. Automatic first down.
Here's 1st and 10. On play action, Love. There's a short one caught by Kraft. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Let's give a lot of credit to him, Mike, for standing tough in the pocket. He knows he's about to take a big hit with the defense bringing pressure, but they weren't able to get there in time and prevent that complete.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Love. Pass caught right side by Kraft. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A pickup of 21 on that connection. Good for a Green Bay first down.
22-yard line.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup and get a fresh set of downs.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Running these underneath crossing routes, you wouldn't imagine lead to a lot of explosive plays, but when done right, if you can get the receiver in open space and get the ball in their hands, there's a lot of opportunity for big run after the catch and generate chunk plays.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Now a 3rd and 2. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone.
Not the best of snaps, and this one is blocked.
In this situation, Mike, every coach on the sideline is yelling, watch the ball, watch the ball. So this is a gutsy move defensively to sell out and go for that block. Remember, if he times this jump wrong, that's a first down.
The Lions offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Goff to throw. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
The 2nd down throw.
I really like this call, Mike. These are rundowns. 2nd and short. What do most teams do? Just extend the drive, pick up a first down. This is prime opportunity for play pass, play action, trying to take a shot. Now, it falls incomplete, but you still have 3rd and potentially 4th down, and you only need a couple yards.
And this will be a Lions first down. He gets this up past the 40-yard line.
At the 41. It's a gain of 10. First down, Detroit.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I have to be honest, when offenses come up with run play designs, blocking the corner is not really a big priority. But in this case, great job not only forcing it on the outside, but defeating the block, coming up and making the tackle, and keeping it to no gain.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. This one not quite on target. Bought him too much, and that one falls incomplete.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth with the receiver saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. but now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Here's Jack Fox now, as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Packers offense about ready to get going on their second possession. Love to throw it on first down. And he will get down here as he wisely avoids the contact. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
These plays just kill defense. The pressure is good, but you have to contain them. Quarterback does a nice job of escaping the pocket, turns into a runner, scrambles for positive yardage.
Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
A gain of 12.
It's a pickup of 12.
That's good.
First down,
for a Green Bay Packer.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Running is Jacobs. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
In motion, Reed. They go play action with Love. In trouble, and down he goes. That is Marcus Davenport in there for the sack.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Here's Love to throw. A ball deep for the end zone. The ball in, he's got it. Christian Watson, touchdown Packers. Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Packers will take a 7-0 lead.
Lions nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Reynolds now on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Lions offense ready to come back out for this next possession. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Goff to throw. That's right side and brought in by Williams.
To Jameson Williams. A gain of 4 brings up second down at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's second down. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line, and that's all.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
Here's their punter now, as he's on Detroit. To return, it's Nixon. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after first down, they find themselves in 2nd and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
Throwing on second down, Love. Get this over the middle to Golden. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
A gain of 1.
So, a little extra time to think about what to do on 4th down as we are through quarter number 1. 7-0 is our score. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. On 4th down, Daniel Whelan is on to punt. Deep for the Lions, Holly Freeman. I hit that a little too well. Lands a couple of yards in the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. He's going to be marked down up around the 33. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
1st down, and they stick with Gibbs. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Carl Brooks in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down.
We've seen a little bit of a transformation across the defensive tackle position. And what I mean, Mike, is years ago, they were on the interior of the line to stuff the run. They were big bodies taking up space. Now, not only do you have to defend the run, you have to be able to win one-on-one matchups and get to the quarterback.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun. It's gone. He's going to let this one go for Raymond. That is knocked away downfield. Incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and a mile.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Packers offense getting set to get back to work. They lead it here in the 2nd quarter, 7-0, as they begin with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Mike, anytime a toss play is called, the defense needs their safeties to get downhill now. Be among the first group of players to meet that running back, and in this case, he's able to take them down for a loss.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. In motion goes Dobbs. 2nd down throw for Love. Right side, catch made by Dobbs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of
17 yards, the gain there. 1st down, Packers.
1st and 10 at the 47.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
Moving to his left.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. That's taken in, and a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
So he isn't able to move the chains, but I think this is still a great example to just point out that certain guys on the field earn the trust of their quarterback. And he wasn't even necessarily open, Mike, but he's still, hey, it's 3rd down. Give one of my best players an opportunity to go up and compete for the ball. And he's going to continue to get more of these 50-50 opportunities when he keeps coming down.
That one, Christian Watson, touchdown Packers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Now it's McManus for the point after. He's got it, and the Packers move out on top, 14-0.
14. Lions nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more. The kick's away. Reynolds now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
First down, Lions.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Loss of 2.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. That's taken in by Khalif Raymond. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
A gain of 19.
It's a gain of 19 in the air. Good for a Lions first down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. This pass complete to Raymond.
Complete to Khalif Raymond. A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the Packers' 24-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. He'll push forward for about a yard. Edger and Cooper, they're on the tackle.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down, 3 to go. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he'll have it. He'll have it at the 16-yard line. First down picked up as the running game comes through.
First down, Lions.
It's a really nice job there on the right side of the offensive line. They were the ones who got the key blocks. That's exactly where the point of attack of that run play was designed to go, and the back is able to find enough room and easily pick up that first down.
Goff with the give to Montgomery. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Back at the 19-yard line.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Third, they need 8. Here's Goff.
so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system. And all these early sacks, yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
On fourth down, that brings Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. Bates' kick is good. And the Lions get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Here's Nixon on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's Christian Watson and the rest of the Packer offense heading back onto the field. Start on the ground with Jacobs. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
A loss of 2 brings up second down at the 25-yard line.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw is Love. That's complete to Watson. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down.
At the 37-yard line.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more from Lambeau Field. After this, line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Love. This one on target, it's Dodd. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up second down at the 41-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6. Now Love. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Open man, right side, he's got it. A gain there of 11. Good for a Green Bay first down.
That's good for a Packers first down. 1st and 10.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So, big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
Out of bounds at the 44-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Back to throw is Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. Third and inches. Love. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
That's another Packers first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways.
And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
McManus on for the point after. It's up and good. And the Packers move out to a 21-3 advantage.
McManus
4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. Veteran Khalif Raymond brings it out, and he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. Welcome back, everyone, for quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Here's Nixon on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Jordan Love, the rest of the Packer offense, ready for their next possession. He'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
On second down, Love. He'll step up and run this. Love going to get to the ground, avoid the contact, and pick up a first down.
That's good for a Green Bay Packer. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And that's the problem with playing man coverage. There's just not enough eyes on the quarterback. Everyone has their eyes on their receiver that they're matched up with, and he's able to pick up that first down with his legs.
That one intercepted. Picked off by Robertson. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
Packers 21, Lions 10.
Scott, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to kickoff of this second half. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This returnable with Reed. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Packers offense ready to get back at it. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 28-yard line.
2nd and 11. Here's Love. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I really like the personnel adjustment by the defensive coordinator, Mike. They go dime coverage, so they're going to bring out 6 defensive backs, really play the pass and muddy it up with as many pass defenders as you can. Nowhere to go with the ball, and now we got to see, does the offensive coordinator, when he sees that dime package take the field, what answers does he have?
On comes the Packers punting team as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Raymond going to return it, and he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Automatic first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On play action, Love. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Love to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball, and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Lions offense make their way out to take over once more. play action. Goff. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
28-yard gain.
So the athleticism of this tight end is pretty well documented, Mike. I mean, he can pick up yards after the catch. It's just such a rare trait for tight ends. So it's the size, it's the speed, it's the matchup problem. I mean, we got a glimpse of all of it right here.
On the ground, this is Gibbs.
Jahmyr Gibbs, the Lion ball carrier. Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9. Goff is going to tap this one forward. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
A loss of 2 yards.
So these jet sweep plays, we see them so often, both under center and the shotgun. There's a lot of ways to do it. But there's a little feast or famine element, especially in today's NFL with the speed of these defensive edge players. So you got to make sure you get the edge accounted for so you can at least avoid these negative plays.
A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Detroit.
A gain of 12. And the Lions first down.
Ridiculous! Take him out! What are you doing?
That's just playing quarterback at a really high level, Mike. I mean, once he realizes his initial pre-snap read has changed, he just calmly goes through his progressions against this zone look. He ends up delivering a strike, and they keep the drive alive.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd down at the Packers' 28-yard line.
Once again, it's Gibbs. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Keyshawn Nixon there for the tackle.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 7. Throwing here is Goff. That's over the middle. Taken in by Laporta. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
4th down.
Seemed to me, Mike, before that ball was even snapped, the quarterback had already made up his mind. I'm throwing the ball to the tight end no matter what the look is. And he's counting on the big body picking up the rest after the catch. And even though he's able to secure the ball, nice job by the defense keeping him short of the sticks.
And he's going to have the Lions first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
A gain of a yard.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
Laporta in motion. Now Montgomery. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Keyshawn Nixon on the stop. Taken down back at the 18-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 12. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's right side and brought in by Williams. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
They send the tight end in motion. Goff. by Gibbs. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
Now fourth down.
Really nice job by the secondary. It's clear the offense was trying to put some layers and take a deep shot to pick up this first down, but with nowhere to go, the quarterback's got no choice but to check the ball down. They do a great job tackling in space and keeps him short of the first down.
On fourth down, Goff. That is caught. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Now Goff leads the Lions for a 2-point try.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point.
We're going to try to run it and give it to Gibbs. And he'll get in for the 2-point conversion. And now the deficit is just a field goal.
18.
Scott, thanks. Probably a tough halftime for the defensive coordinators, trying to do something to slow down these offenses. What a show they put on in the first half. This returnable with Reed. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Packers offense ready for this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Love. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd and a yard. Go play action with Love. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
They'll go with the sneak. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. First down.
And the Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Love. A pass taken in by Watson. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 6. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That complete to Jacobs. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
If you want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
Brian Branch on the tackle. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and a yard. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
A gain of 4 yards. That's another Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. A 2nd down throw for Love. That's caught by Bolden, right side.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Love. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First down.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Love quickly out to Watson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. Moving outside the pocket, and he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
A 7-yard gain. That's another Green Bay Packer.
This is the point in the game, Mike, we're on 3rd down. You have to get off the field, and they do a great job. They defend everything in the pass routes, nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, but they don't keep him in the pocket. They let him escape, picks up the first down with his legs. You're going to be able to run more time off the clock. The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
2nd and 5. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Now it's McManus for the point after. The kick is good. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
18.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Reynolds now on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Lions offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Here's Goff. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Complete to Jahmyr Gibbs. A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 5. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll run the sneak. He's going to have a Lions 1st down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Lions 1st down.
And the running back's going to get all the stats and all the glory, but make no mistake about it, Mike, that was a great team effort on that run play. Everyone executing their blocking assignments to perfection. He's able to pick up a nice gain and fresh set of downs.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And he will score! Game on! Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Here's Bates for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Here's Nixon on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Jordan Love, the rest of the Packer offense, ready for their next possession. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to uncork one, looking for Wicks. And he's going to take this one all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field. And after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
McManus on for the point after. He's got it. And the Packers are going to extend their lead.
Makes the score Packers 35, Lions 25.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Raymond now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Lions offense ready to get back at it. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. To the outside, that's St. Brown. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
He's going to take a shot down the field. He's got it! And he will take this one in! 70 yards! Touchdown, Detroit! 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Bates now for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Here's Nixon on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Packers offense about ready to take over once more. On play action, Love. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
On 2nd down, Love. Inside the 40-yard line. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 35 yards.
This is really nice timing and execution by both the quarterback and his receiver. The quarterback puts that ball high and to the outside. That's the only spot now his guy can catch it. Protects it from the defender, and it leads to a nice conversion.
Pass caught right side by Kraft. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open. Short throws turn into long runs. And
under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try here on 2nd and goal. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again.
Really nice job here by the defense, taking advantage of this condensed field. Anytime you're down here in the red zone, the field is wider than it is deep. It's actually very challenging for an offense to stay in their normal rhythm, and coverage has been tight. Pass rush is getting home. Back-to-back sacks.
Back-to-back sacks back them up. What's going to happen now on 3rd and goal? The man in motion is Watson. The play clock down to 0. And this
Delay of
not
game.
the best
Offense.
of sequences. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun. It's Love. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Josh Jacobs was the intended receiver. And now it's 4th and goal.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Raymond now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Lions offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. That's over the middle, taken in by Laporta. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 36-yard line.
2nd and a yard. Now Gibbs. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, Detroit.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Lions.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're run ball, downs, I'm alive.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. When all 3 timeouts left, it's 1st and 10. Laporta in motion. Gibbs. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another 1st down.
1st down.
Starting to see it back right now, Mike. That's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
Here's Gibbs. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
At the 38-yard line. Brings up second down.
They'll drop to throw. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a crit.
No challenge flags in the last 2 minutes from the sideline. All second looks will come from
Previous play is
replay.
under
And I think
review.
the referee's been buzzed here to get another look at this call, and it is a big one. So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look, and indeed this call will be overturned. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
The pressure intensifies for fourth down and 3. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give one more shot.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. He's going to have a Packers first down. A tackle made at about the 43-yard line. The Lions call their first timeout. Stopping here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Hey, let's go.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So, it's a win for the Packers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are winners as we say so long from legendary Lambeau Field.